Little before 7, we got the first fish, the trollers, the trolling crew.
We got 3 going.
What is this? Is that your first bait in the water too?
Second.
Second bait in the water. First one. Good fish, man. Pretty cool. Nice job. Nice shot. Nice shot. That's your plug. Bluefin Tuna, yeah. That's a classic.
Surprise, surprise.
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome aboard. We're glad to have you. I'm just gonna go over what's been going on, what's been working, what hasn't been working, what we're gonna use, how we're gonna fish, how we're gonna play together nicely. We've been fishing roughly 60 miles down. I think we're gonna go much farther this trip because we have time. Time's on our side. The kelps that we've been hitting, the yellowtail, have been between 6 and 18 pounds. There's been quite a bit of Dorado. Getting them to bite has been tricky. We definitely have been getting some curious ones to bite the right gear. It seems like the guys that are catching Dorado are definitely stepping down in line size. Primarily, we're going to be fishing 25 and 30 pound. If you guys don't know what a 25 and a 30 pound setup looks like, I just grabbed one off the side of the boat. It's perfect. Perfect. Single speed. It's got a nice fast action rod. It's got a decent amount of line capacity. We're good. You know, don't overthink this. If you guys like throwing surface iron, spin full speed. Full speed. They eat metal, dude, no problem. So we'll touch base on that. So if you guys are on the bow and we're sliding up on a kelp and you fire your jig out, it's 100 tons. This boat does not stop on a dime. As soon as that jig hits the water, you need to hit the road. You need to follow it. Don't cast straight off the pointing end because the boat's going to continue to slide. You're going to be winding like an idiot and your jig's not going to go anywhere. You got to pick a side. Cast off the side. The kelp is not a target. You don't need to hook the kelp to catch a fish. The fish swim around it. They'll charge the boat. It's no problem. Don't use the kelp as a target. It happens trip after trip after trip after trip. You're going to fire that jig out. You're going to take a couple steps down, and there might be 8 or 10 guys up there wanting to cast a jig. Everybody. There could be 30 of you guys casting a jig on this boat, and it won't be a problem. Just cast it and move. Wind it in, catch your fish. Hey guys, if we're catching yellowtail, that's big, don't yell for gaff. Unless you're fishing 12 pound. Okay? Bounce them, rip the jig out of them, cast it out, catch another one. Repeat over and over and over. I had 5 standing at my feet. Every time I would bounce it, the jig would come out, I'd cast it, and I'd hook another one. Repeat over and over and over. You could catch 300 of them. They'll bite. You got to make it count. If you guys are fishing bait, you got to work together. You cast out. If you're standing next to somebody, if I'm standing next to Nico, and my bait is going underneath him, dig shoulder in, cross it out. It's fucking simple. Hey, you're going under another guy? Go under him. Go over him. Cross him out. If we see the tangle from the bait tank or upstairs, it's too late. There's no sense in doing it. You guys can fix 90% of the problems yourself. And we're here for the other 10%. If you've been cut off 7 times, that means you've been in 7 tangles, and you might want to reevaluate what you're doing. It happens. We had a guy come in here last trip, pissed. They've cut me off 7 times. Well, sir, it sounds like you've been in 7 tangles. And you know what? He ended up with 10 fish after that. It's not a big deal. Retie, put a hook on, bait up, cast out, do it again. Over and over and over. The first couple stops, dude, you guys will figure out. You guys will figure it out. You guys will be pros by the time you leave. You guys will bait up, cast out. You guys will weave through the pack. You'll be good. You'll catch fish. Bait selection. Guys, if it looks like a Christmas tree, don't pin it on a hook. Grab it out of the hand wall and chum it for us. You want lime, green, hard to catch in the hand walls like this. Put your hand upside down, in the corner, the bait will swim in, lift it up, pin a hook on it, let it go, cast it out and catch a fish. Every time. If you cast the bait out and it goes underneath the boat, fire him, rip him off the hook, put another one on. There'll be plenty of bait. Plenty. We have the largest bait capacity in the short range fleet. There's going to be plenty of it. Fresh baits, small hooks, number 4, 1-0 is fine. Match what we're doing here, you know? Wind in your face. You're going to hear it over and over and over again. Wind in your face. You're in the right place. If you're fishing on the port side of the boat and you are the only person on that side, there's a sign that you're not on the correct side of the boat. If your hair is blowing over your face, I don't have that problem, you're in the wrong place. It's not going to change. You're either going to cast out off the flat end and work your way around, or you can cast off the bow. I don't care. You got to have the wind in your face. If you're on the wrong side of the boat, your bait goes underneath the boat. It tangles the people that are fishing correctly. And then you're in a tug of war. I got to fish. I got to fish. No, you got each other. If we catch you guys doing that, or you guys are fishing bait and you're blindly paying out line, not paying attention to where your bait's at, I wouldn't be surprised if you catch a beer can, or catch a cleat, or catch a rail. If we don't know where you guys are at, tie you off to something, and you guys will figure it out eventually. Every trip. Every trip. Every trip. That's why we're going over this. We are here to help you guys. We'll tie your hooks. We'll tie your connections. We'll set your drags. We'll do anything and everything we can do to make you guys successful. We'll coach you through it. We'll yell at you. You guys will be good. We'll teach you how to do this. It's fairly simple. The good thing about you guys is you don't have too many bad habits. The most important thing, guys, is like, let's have fun, you know? There's no sense in being pissy. You know, we need to make this a pleasurable experience for all of you guys. You know, it's a service-based industry. We need to earn your money. We want all of it. We want you guys to have the best time possible. Jig color doesn't matter. Metal and light, swims on the surface. Colt Sniper, Mega Bait, Surface Iron, all of it. Pink, white and purple, mint, all gets bit. Sardines get bit. Big cast, 4.5 feet. That's all I'm asking for you guys. 4.5 feet, and you can get the bait to swim that way, you'll get bit. While we're rolling around tomorrow, we'll be looking for kelps. If you guys, normally there's 4 guys in binos, and we're looking miles ahead of us. Sometimes it happens. We may miss a kelp that you guys can spot. Don't hesitate to yell loudly where the kelp is at, and we'll turn on it. Sometimes we miss them. Sometimes we get in that zone, you know, we feel like we've covered all of that water and we start looking 2 or 3 miles ahead of us. So maybe we covered that water when the kelp was down and we missed it. Let us know and we'll stop on it. Dorado dropping line size, yellowtail, just waylay those things. Just don't worry about your limit. We'll tell you when to stop fishing. You guys got a long way to go.
How far in do you drop for the Dorado?
On the surface, fly line bait.
Got it.
Butt hook's been working. Shoulder hook's been working. Collar hook has been working. Nose hook has been working. Get a bait in the water that wants to swim away from the boat, and you have a very good chance of getting bit. When we do come up on a kelp that is loaded, it is going to be absolutely chaotic. You're going to see everybody go, whoop. That's when we need, there's only so many of us. That's when you guys need to figure out, hey, I need to go under you. I need to go over you. Hopefully, we're only dealing with mono, which is cool. We have mono upstairs. We can tie on a new top shot. And if you don't know how to proficiently bounce a fish, do not lift it up until your rod folds in half. You're going to break your rod in half. As soon as you get the momentum and the fish is coming up, take some pressure off your rod. Keep your thumb on your spool, knock it in free spool, let the fish flop, your rod straight up. Drag it over, break the line, kick the hook out of it, tie a new hook on it, slap a number on it, we'll put staples in it, we'll drop in the fish hold. A lot of times it's not biting great and we have time to go and physically unhook your fish, take it over, staple it. But when it gets hot and heavy, drag it over, slap a tag on it, leave it where it lays, we'll get it. On the back deck, you'll be real familiar with them. You don't have to staple them, just slap one on its cheek or its belly, or I don't care where you put it. Quality of yellowtail right now is fantastic. We haven't seen this grade of fish on kelps in years. It's been all of that little four pound stuff. Generally the way it works is we'll hit the kelp the first time and it seems like we weed out a lot of the smaller aggressive fish. And generally the second time we hit it, it seems like the better grade bite. Has been the theme, at least of lately.
I know there hasn't been a lot of yellowfin, but are they around the kelp paddies on occasion, or kind of?
We do, we have the yellowfin that we have hooked. We have caught drifting off of kelps, so there is a chance you may hook a yellowfin, possibly a small bluefin. If you guys want to troll, feel free. Drop trollers back.
You troll by the paddies mostly, right?
No.
You don't just open troll.
No, we're just open trolling and we're fishing kelps.
What size yellowfin?
I would say the yellowfin have been between 12 and 20 pounds. Yeah, if it's a little shitbag, if it's a little kelp, we'll troll by it. But if it's a kelp worthy of us fishing it, we're not just gonna go mow next to it. We're gonna fish it. But yeah, you guys are already on the boat, so you might as well fish. If you guys don't have a trolling setup, we have some upstairs. I would suggest a cedar plug. Yeah. Oh, full speed. Yeah, cedar plugs have been working. Black and purple feathers, something of that nature. Nothing gigantic. If you guys are trolling, we're expecting you to keep an eye on your troller. And if we stop, we need you to wind it in.
Do you have any trolling rotations, or just?
You guys can just open troll. Generally, there's not enough, we haven't had enough people interested in watching them. One of the main reasons that we're not gonna go spend too much time looking for that bluefin is we talk a lot with Roy on the Royal Polaris, and they're eating a bag of. They've been up, they've looked at the island, they looked at the Osborne. There's fish everywhere. They're not, no, there's bluefin everywhere, from the Coronado Islands to Santa Barbara Island, and everywhere in between. Getting it to bite's a different story. It's a skiff game right now. If you can get on a foamer and slide in it and get some casts, you do okay. When you're 100 tons, you do 8 knots, and you're extremely loud, they have a tendency to sink. When they're on sonar schools and we can fish them on jigs, that's when these boats really can weigh lace to them. You know what I mean?
That main body yellowfin has any like
We seen a gigantic body on the Bonda Bank, which is roughly where we're gonna start. I think the high score was 35 fish. The red rooster had 35 fish. I would say the majority of the boats had between 1 and 11. There's a lot of fish down there, but the amount of bait, I drove through 7 miles, 180 feet thick of solid anchovy. The amount of bait in the water right now is, it's not gonna get ripe until it devours some of it. I stopped the boat the other night, anchovy floated up in the lights. I mean, you could walk on it, and there was 30-pound yellows just swimming through with their mouth open. Throw jigs, throw sardines, they wouldn't bite anything. You got a lot of competition. You know, we got a lot of bait, but we don't have that kind of bait. Yellowfin have been, most of ours have come off kelps. We haven't got any on the troll yet. But every day is different. It could be tomorrow, you know? It's about that time. We're fishing 72, 73 degree water. Like it's ripe to pop, but God, there's a lot of bait. I mean, I haven't seen this much bait in 10 years. It's just polluted. It's everywhere. It is polluted. Everywhere we've gone is just, I would say when the bait is thin, it's 60 feet deep. 60 from the surface, 60 feet solid. That's when it's thin. I mean, like I said, I went through 7 miles, dude, where my screens were just solid red. I have a feeling it's gonna be a late start to the yellowfin, but I think when it does, there's a lot here. The hard spot in the nose. Not the eyes, the nose.
On top or below? It's on top. All right, got it.
There's a hard spot right there.
Got it.
Yeah.
So when you hook a bait, you're not gonna walk around like this and figure out where you're gonna fit. So there's 2 options. Nose hook, that's what we call belly or butt hook.
Okay, gang, we're going to be tying up here in a second. If you guys can please keep the right-hand side of the boat clear.
Shoulder hook. You gotta make sure you don't hit his spine though.
Keep the right-hand side clear while we tie up. Once we're all done tying up, we're going to need the stern.
Up when you do the butt hook, halfway through the body.
Oh yeah. You know, if you're not going to allow this,
That's a collar hook.
good. Nose hook way below the eye. Right behind the gills.
Yeah, that's behind the gills. Yeah, that's an easy one.
You gotta bend him. You gotta bend him in half to get it in there.
I pull you like this, and I want you to do it.
Your hand's a hammock.
Right lid. I'm pinning him with this finger, and I'm just holding his head enough. I'm pinning him right here, and I'm just holding him enough I can place a hook in him. That's it. Every time.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you want to smell something funky?
You won't disappoint.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
That is gnarly.
Woo! It's a good one. Woo! Yeah, solid. I know. Well, it's all about mixing it up with providing value. That's what I found, and then a lot of it is listening, the engagement. 8:30, still baiting up. They're checking the next box down there. Got a lot of bait wells to fill up, 4 of them plus the slammer. Seals are going crazy over there. Keep filling bait. Bait's the name of the game. All right, what do we got? 9:30, Thursday night, 2.5 day. We'll be back Sunday morning. See you later, San Diego. We out. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's about 5:45, 5:45 a.m. here. We're down south in Mexico on the Sea Adventure 80, searching for kelp patties. Got some other fleet out here too, in the same zone, but we're all rigged up right here. I got the new jig stick. This is what I'm working with, Fathom 25 on the Seeker. Get that mint tatty ready to go. So we'll be throwing irons today, practicing. Little before 7, we got the first fish, the trollers, the trolling crew. Uh-oh.
It's on.
Crossed over to each other.
Probably cut all that shit out.
Yeah, getting it. Go over us. Is that your first bait that you put in too? Yeah. Master Slayer right here.
We got 3 going.
What is this? Right away. Came off?
Yeah, that angle broke.
Follow your line, guys. Walk him down. You got an angle. Walk him down. Oh, no. Come on down. Come on down. Walk him down, guys. Keep walking.
There it is, first yellowtail right there. Nice. Nice job. Was that your first bait in the water?
Yeah.
Nice.
As soon as it hit the water.
Yeah, that's how you wanted to do it.
Hey, is that an open water fucking yellowtail?
Yeah.
There's no patty around? We didn't say it was just on the troll, huh?
It's after break. Holder's all hooked up. Yeah. Wait, let me get a picture of that.
Alright, check it out.
Was that your first bait in the water too?
Second.
Second bait in the water? First one wasn't running good?
No, I got bit the first one.
Oh, you got bit the first one too?
I just swung and missed.
Oh, that's so
The other. You got him right now? Triangle spot up there. Sideways right through there. Okay. You want to handle it?
Come on. I didn't want it. I didn't want it.
Exactly, now you want a bigger one.
I didn't want it.
You think I could throw the iron, Gavin?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know where to fish.
Yeah, exactly.
Seeing oil. Oh, nope. Too quick. Good fish, sir. Free spool? Alright.
Nice job. All right, open water yellowtail bite. First stop.
Watch out, guys. Open hatch. I need everybody to stand back.
That's like the original trolling lure, huh? Cedar plug?
Yeah.
The old school.
That is definite old school.
The Ajax, is that a single speeder? No, 2 speeds.
I love the gearing on it, man. It's just like smooth operator. I want to get a Raptor.
That's what I have. I have an LX Raptor. That's what I've tanked all my big bluefin with, and they're nice. Yeah.
Watch out, guys. I'm bringing off the back.
Bluefin Tuna, yeah. Good classic.
Surprise, surprise.
Number?
Thank you.
Nice job.
Yep.
That bluefin came on live bait, that one? Yeah. We got one on the troll. Nice. Get some tuna on this stop.
Hey, we need that guy's number.
Yeah, I got it.
The big,
Yeah. Are you looking over? Are you?
Bait? What'd you put that live bait?
I don't ever fish nose hook. Belly hook.
Belly hook? Belly hooked bait for that bluefin. Go back on this school, try to get another couple. Getting the tuna early in the morning. Didn't think we were gonna get that. Thought it was gonna be all yellowtail, so this is good.
We'll be stopped in about 30 seconds.
Picking apart this nice school of bluefin. See what happens. You hook up yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. See, that's the right response. Not yet.
Not yet.
Exactly. Yep.
Go ahead and bait up and cast out. The right-hand side of the boat's going to be our windy side. We're going to give this a shot here. Looks like that same grade, 15 to 25 pound fish is between the surface and 60 feet. And then if you have a little bit better gear, I drop down to 120 feet and hook yourself to 60 to 80 pounders. You got 3 or 4 fish down at 90 feet. That larger grade fish, I don't think any of them are over 100 pounds, but I'd like to think.
Mixing it up now, going SK jig, 110 gram Katy Perry. There we go. Let's see if you get that dodo on the tube bait. Yeah, come on now.
Go ahead and bait up and cast out. Right-hand side of the boat. We are sliding a little bit forward here, so please follow your lines back towards the stern.
On the squid bed, yeah. There's a shit ton of squid. Yesterday morning, I was out on the squid, yeah. Little nautical out here.
Cast out, right-hand side of the boat, bow of the stern. This thing should come right underneath the boat here. It'll be on our right-hand side in about 45 seconds to a minute. So we'll give this fish a chance to come underneath the boat here. Hopefully we can hang a few. There's probably about 50 fish on this kelp here, so we're going to give it a few minutes. Kelp's getting almost 10 to 12 miles to the south every day. With this weather, we're thinking 15 to 20. We're going to keep running down here a little bit further, another 8 miles. See if we can't find any of these kelps that were in that string. Sounds like right now the average boat has between 0 and 10 fish. It has not been a hot bite today yet. We've got plenty of time. We're going to keep working south for another hour or two. And if that doesn't work, we're going to either bend it in and up or out and up. And it's going to get bumpy again.
All right, it's about 7 p.m. here, Friday evening, and we're outside of Mexico. Ensenada in the blowhole over there, Santo Tomas over here. We're trying to get out of the wind to have dinner. So So we're gonna fish a little bit here tonight and then try to find some patties tomorrow. 45 miles. Rough, windy day, but we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna get on the fish. Let's do it. Awesome, beautiful red right there. First job. Nice. Good job.
I'm good with the fish.
Yeah.
15.
Number 15?
You dropped that iron right there?
Yeah.
And first drop down?
Yeah. Well, I casted it out when we were slowing down.
Nice job. There it is. Yeah, nice big chunky red.
Got you going. Tell you what I killed you.
Yeah. All right, dropping down the master baits on the three-way swivel. Got the two of them. Sunset here in Mexico. Let's see it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Saturday, July 31st, the last day of July, and we're out here on the Sea Adventure 80 trying to make it happen in these rough conditions, this rough weather. The wind's been blowing super hard. We're down south in Mexico, off of Mexico. Couldn't get out to the upper hidden bank because the winds were too much. So we're gonna keep it a little bit tighter to the shore, and hopefully we can find some patties and some fish and get on them today. So we'll see what happens. This is the day 2 of the 2.5 day trip. We'll be fishing all day today. Hopefully get on some yellowtail, dorado, and tunas. We shall see. Let's go.
Keep going, man.
Nice job. The ponga's coming through our spot. Fishing a patty out here. Got a yellowtail, saw some tunas, and then the boats cruised through, flew our spot. On to the next one. Up on the jig, we'll see. Rough conditions, y'all. Little guy. Nice scout shot. Nico is on it. After the little yellow. Nice catch. Good job. Okay. Trying to mix up the surface iron to one of these murder weapons right here. Ray from the Vendetta Sportfishing got hooked up with this. Let's check it out. See what the Mad Mac can do. Murder weapon.
Yeah.
These things are nice. They swim really, really nice.
Go ahead, sir. Slow channel line. Steady ones. Down one corner, please. Hey, guys. This is about a 50-50 mix. Yellowtail and bonita here. We're gonna sit on it for a little bit. You gotta get your baits out there pretty far.
Bonito in the mix.
Yeah, I want to keep it. It's all right. Pull out.
All right.
Follow him down, Jack. Go under.
Your first fish right there?
Yeah. One more picture.
Oh, there you go. Get the double whammy.
Four tourists. All right. All right. Good work, Jack.
Out of the way.
Cracked out, bro.
Bait up and cast out, left hand side.
Crack ball. Oh, yellow's on it. Oh, wait, there's another one right here.
He's still under it. I just saw him.
There he is. Stick it out, dude. Go. What the hell?
Follow your lines, guys. Over and under. Start sliding up.
Oh, there it is.
Nice shot, Jason.
Picture for me real quick.
All right.
One more.
Jason with the dome shot, the brainer. Almost 6 p.m. now. Still searching. Looking for those patties, fishing those patties. See what we can make happen. I think we got about 15, 20 yellowtail, 3 yellowfin tuna, handful of bonito. I'm still waiting for mine. I'm gonna keep fishing hard.
Shot line, steady ones and twos, right down the center. Watch your boils.
As far as I can reel it. Yeah, Danny.
Sorry, Brian. Danny, is that your lure? All these lines.
Owner. All right, here we go. We got the big kelp, big virgin push right here. Everyone's loading up, gearing up for that last hurrah.
Bait up and cast out, left hand side. We are sliding forward, falling back.
It's a big one, dude.
Big virgin.
Someone's got weights. Watch your lines, gentlemen. Follow them down, please. Follow your lines.
Boy, he started freaking dragging. My drag was long. Yeah, it was a hog, dude. It was straight dumping, dude. Wow, my drag is fun. Feel it.
Need a couple people to drop the snipers straight down.
Sunset out here on the water. Pretty colors. See if we can get the tuna at nighttime. We got Mexico over here. US up ahead of us. We're gonna keep fishing hard. Almost dinner time though.